Well, hey there, beautiful people. My name's Brittany, and today I'm just going to be giving a quick life update. And if this is your first time watching me, welcome. It's, I guess, a very different feel to the video in a way. I'm holding this phone camera in my hand, and I've got this really cool side bun situation going on, which is perfect. And most importantly, I have a baby on my chest. Yeah. So the big update is that this is Ilya Greyfox McMillen Taylor, was born here in this room about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks and 2 days. Ilya was born on March 20th at 2:35 p.m. And I was in the birthing tub that Connor had set up right there. And yeah, there's so many details I'm looking forward to sharing about that in future videos. Connor and I vlogged throughout it and took some video footage of the actual labor and birth, so I'm definitely excited to share all that when we have it together. And meanwhile, about a week ago, I had Connor on my podcast, and together we shared the birth story in an auditory form, audio form. I'm a little underslept, so this is really you get the real deal video here. So if you want to check that out and hear the birth story, you can do that. It's about an hour and 20 minutes long, and I feel like we pretty much include everything in there. And also, Connor wrote a sweet blog post about his experience with parts of the birth, so that's really beautiful too, and I'll link that down below. I'll link all this stuff down below. I just had to switch some things around there so Ilya could eat. I've had such a desire to do a bunch of videos during pregnancy, and I'm super excited to share about postpartum, and also just been here in life, really taking care of this being while they're inside of me, and now with them outside of me, and taking care of myself and just getting prepared and going through some really big life changes. I'm really excited to share about all those things, and also being in them and really wanting to do them all well and have true value to contribute to the world is, it feels more important than just creating the videos, for example, right now. Oh my God, they're so cute. So I don't know, I want to be able to offer you something in this video, of a topic more than just an update. So I think what most people are curious about is the birth, and so I'll just give a couple details on that. Ilya came right around 38 weeks, right around the full moon, which is what I expected, and had this really sweet full moon ceremony, kind of welcoming Ilya in and letting Ilya know we were ready. And then things kind of started that night a little bit and then stopped, and then I feel like they really started on Sunday, and about 24 hours later, Ilya was here. And a couple fun things to note are that Friday, I went to the acro jam here in Austin, Texas, and just did the best acro that I feel like I've done all pregnancy. And that felt super empowering and awesome. And then on Sunday, I did ecstatic dance, and that felt amazing. And I think that's kind of when I started to feel things pick up. I noticed it for the first time maybe that morning. Then I went to Barton Springs and really felt okay, things are kind of starting here. And then I went home and had the most amazing and intense experience of my life. I really recommend listening to the podcast if you want the full story, because it started off super awesome and fun, and I felt really embodied, and I was really enjoying the waves. And then at some point, that was maybe 2:30 when it started, and by midnight things were getting really intense, and it was just oh my gosh, this is the most intense and challenging experience of my life, and incredible. And yeah, it was so helpful to have CONOR'S support through all of it. I just feel like he rocked it, and there were so many special moments that we share about in that podcast. And yeah, it's like nothing I could have expected, I think. I really feel like I was as prepared as I could have been, and there's nothing else I could have really done to prepare myself, I don't think. And also, like, wow, just most epic experience of my life by so much. And Ilya's here, and we've had an amazing first 2 weeks. It's crazy. It's crazy that, like, I had a baby 2 weeks ago in this room, and then full on, you know, like that night, okay, here's an infant, and I'm just like sleeping with them, feeding them, caring for them nonstop. And also, while my body's been going through all the changes, just like recalibrating and settling into new hormones, and being without a baby in my womb now, and all the changes that brings along with it. So it's been a crazy, wild ride. Definitely the biggest change I've ever experienced in my life. And I'm just so here for it. I feel super present. I haven't really been on social media yet. I've just like very briefly a couple times, and just noticing really wanting to be here with this being. And it feels so easy with Ilya to be super present, like all the time. So yeah, I'm sure that you all have a ton of questions or curiosities, or I don't know. I hope that this has been a cool update for you. I will link those things down below if you want to check out more of what things were like for us, and what things, just if you want to check out anything. And I am looking forward to doing some videos in the future about the end of pregnancy and this postpartum time, and, you know, still the other things I'm interested in. Minimalism with a newborn has been really cool. Yeah, all the things. I'm sure they're coming, and also I recognize my pace has been a little slower recently, and this is why. So I just really appreciate you being here. I'm so grateful to have this space to connect with you, and I'm really excited to continue to nurture it. Okay, talk to you soon.